What's the good one? So, right now, it's 2:23. I got a flight tomorrow. So, right now I'm trying to record something. And I'm trying to learn. Oh wait, is it gonna play? Ah shit! See, I can't be playing the song on live. I can't do that. I'm basically trying to get this right here. Oh, way out of tune. I hate tuning this electric one. They'll do a real rough tune right now. Fucking hate this. Oh, yo, the strings are messed up. Yeah, the strings got messed up at the at Jacksonville. Damn, so they probably won't be that great anyways. I need to get these replaced. Damn. That's whack. I need some nice strings for this. I feel like these strings are ass anyways. Yeah, these are terrible. These came with the violin, which, yo, flex. Like, this shit is so cool sometimes. Like, for stage. Super tight, right? Who are you? Who are you? We're in the same boat here. Yo, what? Why are you live at 2:25 a.m.? Cause I'm working on something right now. Remember that thing I was working on? The whoa, that was creepy. The one that gave me hella writer's block. Pro Tools quit unexpectedly. Yeah, dude, send it to Avid. Sure. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not a snitch. No snitching. Excited for She-Do. You know it, man. Conor, do you sleep? How long have you been growing your hair for? It's been a minute. I was growing it out originally from a different cut, and a cut that wasn't fitting my actual head shape, I feel like. So, not head shape, just it was just going directions that it wasn't naturally supposed to go. So I wanted to just grow it out and see where my hair does right now. And I got cut from that. Now I'm growing out more, and then I'm gonna get it cut, and I'm just trying to find the ideal shape, you know. May not always be this long. Jordan Lucas freestyle was lit though. Send another freestyle, man. Man, I'm working on it. I've written a pretty decent amount of stuff recently. I've been getting back into writing. I figured out a couple ways to help with writer's block, and I figured out where mine came from, and it was actually I listened to this Jay-Z song last night. It was off one of his album Magna Carta Holy Grail. It was called Heaven, and I was listening to it, and I remember this album came out 2013, so I was It was like middle school days. Yeah, maybe 6th grade to middle school. Like, I don't know. But, wait, no, am I tripping? I don't know. Anyways, I heard this song, and like just hearing, like I had such a nostalgic and, I don't know, like I was rapping the verses and I was like, damn, like I love hearing this right now. And I realized that I haven't been a fan of this shit for a minute, you know? And it like takes a toll on you. Like, not being a fan, like, everything kind of turned into a job. And I think as of recent, I've been letting it become a job a lot more. So, that's why everything's like so difficult right now to like write. Because I'm trying to, yeah, it's crazy. Charlotte misses you. Miss you too, Charlotte. Any song recommendations? Song recommendations. Yo, I feel like I just had one. I mean, I could look at it on my Spotify. Actually, go to my Spotify. I'll recommend you anything on those. And by the way, all those playlists on my Spotify, they're not playlists that I like top songs. It's just if I'm in public and I notice a song, like if it catches my attention as it being present, I'm just like, all right, let me throw it in the playlist so that when I listen back, I'm reminded of these memories and I'm given the actual environment, like the atmosphere. And so when I listen to those playlists, it takes me back to moments through each month. Like whether I'm sitting down at lunch and there's music playing in a restaurant, or something someone was playing in the car. A lot of it is car music. You know, stuff like that. And the account is BEEMOCK, BEEMOCK. Are you boys going to the VMAs? I think so. We should. We got an album coming out. So, yeah. Mr. Live wants to end soon. Why did you start going by Conor? Because that is my name. So weird, the idea of calling you Michael now. Wow. See, it grows on you more so. Once you like see it in the, like once you really, I feel like once people see me, they're like, oh, okay, you know, because obviously it's an adjustment, but I think that it's gonna be a fair transition. Because now I got the Instagram name, so yeah, I'm happy with that. Feels really natural to call you Conor. It feels a lot more personal. It feels like I'm not just. It feels like it's an actual conversation with people. Like I don't have to play a role almost. Because if you're going by Michael, it's like oh man, I gotta be Michael right now. And try to fit that character, but in reality, it's gotta be myself. Like, I don't even know if I'm gonna have a rap name or something. It's gonna be... Nah, I know what it's gonna be. I know what it's gonna be. But I'm not gonna say it. Of course. We're the two girls that yelled, "That's my baby" in Jacksonville. Shout out to y'all. Always keeping me confident on stage. Ha ha. Your curls. See, do you call these curls? I don't know if they're curls, man. It's like just mad messy and like tangled almost, you know? Look like a fucking I mean, dead ass a bird's nest. Waves, yeah. That's what everybody says. But it doesn't really look like a wave to me, you know? It looks like just... Actually, it does a little bit. I guess. I said, Marissa, go, sha, 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 sha. I got you singing la 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 la. When I strive like that, na, 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 na. I'm scared my phone's gonna die soon. I'm reading the comments. Questions, comments, topics, anything. Give me something for I have to go. Recommend another podcast for me to listen to. I mean, I don't know if I can recommend something personally, but what I've been listening to recently is just a lot of my inspirations. Like if they have like a lengthy conversation with somebody, like I like to listen to them and them talk about like either their processes or whatever. Like I was watching Kendrick's today, and I was just thinking about how me and him have a similar approach. Might be some Gemini shit. Like, I don't know, bro. I swear this astrology stuff just keeps popping up out of nowhere. Because I know we're both Geminis. But, like, I was watching his thing and I was really relating to all the things he was saying when he was talking about how... He asked him, you know, when you're creating something, you know, how long does it take you? And he said, well, I can write a whole song, 3 verses, 2 24s, and a 16, and in under an hour, or it could take me 5 months just to get himself on something like that. So, and that's kind of how I've always been. I remember the first song that I did took me like 4 months to write it. 4 months. But the verses were perfect at the time. For that song, for that age I was at, it was perfect. So, I don't know, man. Because the other thing that's hard is, like, you know, people expect stuff from me. Like, they expect to have it done, and I know that. Like, everyone's, like, waiting for me to have this verse done right now. And I'm kind of like, I want to give it to them, and I'm trying. But if I'm not ready, if it's not ready to spill, because the topic is pretty personal, so it digs deep, and I don't think I'm there yet, you know. So I think I just have to really immerse myself in it. This like seeing Kendrick's interview made me feel like I was like, you know what? I was like, oh, like good, like someone else can relate to this feeling, because it's not that you can't come up with anything. It's like you want to approach it the right way. You want to like yeah. You want to approach it right. And sometimes you have to know, you have to conscious or subconsciously know what do I have to say about this topic? what is it that I'm saying? And honestly, like, I was thinking the other day, I was like thinking back to the verses that I've done for IRL and stuff, and I think that from now on, man, like, I need to start really putting myself. I need to just start going hard on these things, because that's like, you know, like I was listening to some of the pop stuff, and I was like, damn, man, like, I haven't really showcased my, like, what I really want to do. Like, I want to really rap. Like, I don't want to be on some, like, pop shit, like, all the time. Like, it's easy. I feel like I'm not saying anything, and I'm just, like, wasting space sometimes with some of the verses, to be completely honest. Not to, like, bash on them, but kind of. And it's some of the early ones, and some of the... Just, like, that's one of the struggles that it's been for me. Is, like, I don't know, like, because I also want to, I think doing stuff like Lucky You and Do or Die helped me remember, like, who I was, sort of, and being that I put so much emotion into it, I felt like I gained more of a sense of identity, and I was able to contribute to the band more because of it, to be honest. Like, before and after that, like, well, everything had been recorded, like Crazy AF and She Do and all those had been recorded. But, like, I don't know, man, I feel like if I have a platform, I feel like I need to be saying a little bit more than what I'm saying, and I feel like I have it in me. It's just, I have to, you know, I have to figure out how to ask for what I want, and how to make sure that what I want happens. And I think that a lot of that starts with me and starting to develop my own responsibilities in my life. Like, you know, I'm trying to learn Pro Tools right now, how to record myself, and like, buy studio equipment so I can do all this myself, and I don't really need anybody to, like, be dependent on for something. Because I feel like if I'm gonna ask for all these things, then I might as well know how to do it myself and not have it be an extra burden on somebody else. Bottom line is, man, I think I just have better in me, and I think I just know better. And, you know, like, whenever this tour for this album, whenever that happens, man, like I think I'm gonna change some of the raps for real. Just make them more me, harder. Like, I'm just gonna spaz out on them, bro. Like, and not to be any type of way. And you know how it is. Alright. Do you listen to any Latino rappers? Yeah, I do. Some up and coming dudes. Latino rappers. You sound hella sad. I'm not really sad, honestly. Like, right now it's 2:42, so I'm pretty tired. But also, the song, like, y'all are in my world right now, so you're watching me go through my process of how I'm thinking of all this, and, like, where I'm putting myself almost to get this thing out of me. Like, I'm trying to have a discussion with myself, but I'm doing it through you guys. So, like, I can use the fans and have someone to talk to, but when I'm talking to y'all, I'm really mapping out subconsciously, like, what I need to be thinking about for this particular record. break that fourth wall. You're really talking yourself with the help of us. Facts. That's really all this is, man. It's like y'all are the way that y'all are the person who I can talk to, and I don't feel weird about it. Because it'd feel weird if I was just like talking out loud to myself. But it feels more, personal this way. So yeah, I want to figure out the best way to do these lives, because I feel like they can be something, but I think that they have to get a lot better, and I have to really plan out what I want to do, because I think a lot of times it's nerve-wracking speaking to, even though I can't see you guys, I can't see any of you right now, but there's 136 of you. Put 136 people in a room. It's 3 a.m., so you know how we love our late night hours. Read more comments. Honestly, sometimes I'll read comments, but sometimes I just want to let you guys know where I'm at, and I don't really want any outside noise to affect that. I feel like sometimes, it's easy to let not that your guys' opinions or whatever don't matter. Sometimes I feel like I'm already vulnerable as it is, trying to get everything out, and getting it out is helping me realize it and then get to the next step, get to that next level of understanding everything. So to have outside noise or outside influence on that, I feel like I can just get to that place on my own, and it will just feel more accomplishing that way. I should be sleeping, but your life is more important. I appreciate that, man. I see these comments all the time. Every time after I get off a live stream, I'll see on Twitter you guys tweet the nicest things to me, man. And you guys always say really good stuff about me, and you the stuff you guys say to me when you meet me means a lot as well. It really does. I know that the one thing that gives me the most thrill out doing music is the ability for people to feel your connection and feel people may not even be able to experience, but they may know of and find it interesting and really want to support your story and stuff like that. And when people are saying really nice things to me, man, it's great. And also if someone said something mean to me or said you suck, that's cool too. I'm just saying right now I've been getting some really good compliments, and I appreciate that for this moment right now. That shit's sick, man. And it's good to see you guys the stuff that I say has an impact somehow on stuff that y'all go through in your everyday lives, and I think that's kind of mind-blowing to me. Another reason why I want to do these update these raps and update these verses, just bro, the people who are really fans of just who I am as a person, support I don't know what to fucking call y'all, man, because it's you're a fan, but supporter is a nicer, more respectful. Is that what we're calling it right now? Respectful? No, fan. Fan is cool, bro. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of everything. If you're a fan, man, we're all fans, bro. Fan's not an offensive word. I don't know why I'm not just a fan. I'm like, bro, like being a fan is dope. Like the first thing I say to any celebrity or any person who I look up to is, bro, like I tell them that I'm a fan. Hearing that as an artist is flattering and it feels good. So I always like make sure to like tell, like, yo, above all else, above me just like meeting you right here and having you present. Like I'm a fan of your music, and it's not just like, hey man, I want to get a picture with you and like post you on my Instagram so I get more likes. It's like, nah, bro, I'm a fan of you, and I want to get a picture because I'm such a big fan of you. And this moment means a lot to me. Be something like that, and I think fan is an underrated term, you know. Charge your phone, yeah, bro. Like it's really bad right now. Wait. Hold on. I gotta charge. Alright. Honestly, dude, like I kinda like lives with like smaller numbers of people. Like it won't always be like this, but I think like I want to enjoy it right now because I like it to be, if I'm going to talk to people like at 3 a.m. like it's got to, I mean 137, like that's a lot of people. Like if I really think about it, I'd just be watching this shit right now. But I don't know, like this is more of a comfortable number than, let's say I had like 500 people just like watching me. I'd be like, damn, like 500, like what do I say? Or if I had like, bro, if we had Top Live, like just forget it, man. My shit was popping on Top Live. Maybe that's why it was taken away from me. The universe was like, that's unfair. Yeah, I was watching this. Gems. Man, I never see any of my boys in my live. Like never, bro. Or I just never catch it because they probably just go in at random times, but they probably don't watch the whole thing. Like sometimes I'm just like looking for my friends, like damn, like who's about to see me, just like. But then again, like who would want to watch this? But then again, like you would want to watch this, so I don't know, man. It's crazy. Yo, this fool Kendrick. I feel like he's setting a great example. He's just, man, amazing role model when it comes to like keeping yourself balanced. And yeah, bro, like I have a lot to learn from that for sure. You gotten any sleep? No, I haven't. Not yet, at least. I mean, it's only 3 right now, but yo, I don't know if any of y'all are Logic fans or know his mixtape, but I downloaded this drum kit the other night and I remade one of my favorite Logic songs just because I was really bored and I wanted to get back into production. Everything's gonna play. Wait, no, I just need to. Yeah.
So many people are as they call and stop at your seats. Gotta capiche, this is my house, you fuckers just leave. Waiting on a record deal that's never coming like Caprice. Black and white like a nun, these up and comers are son. Yeah, that shit was cool. I used to love listening to that fool. He's not a fool, he's a very smart man. Oh my goodness, dude. Y'all want to see something I'm working on for real? Although, like, no, I don't. See, I always get, like, nervous about leaking this shit. Like, is this leaking too much? Like, I kind of like the element of surprise to be there when I drop something. But at the same time, I should promote it because that generates hype for it. Yeah, maybe overexposure isn't a bad thing right now, you know? I mean, I could show you guys the concept I had before. And damn, bro, like this is the video I was gonna do. Dude, I just don't want to do it, man. I don't want to play it. I feel like it's so like you just have to see. I feel like you just have to see it happen because I feel like if I play it, like some people are gonna be like, oh, well, like it's so rough right now that motherfuckers don't understand that it takes a process to get something like this done. You said no balls. Alright. Damn, I wonder what I could play. Oh, I know what I'll play. I got you. I got it. Sorry, it's hella bright on my face right now. Alright. So, sorry, I got a text. Alright, okay, I got it. Yo, I'm gonna make sure, hold on. Yeah, that's all y'all get right now. Yo, first of all, that is a remix. It's on the album. No, it's not on the album. That's just the next remix I've been working on. That's just one section of it, and I'm just like, if y'all know the song, y'all know the song. Don't spoil it for people, but it's like I changed it a little bit. But honestly, I have to give a lot of credit. Me and John Lindahl, we arranged that whole thing together. That dude has like one of the best ears, and he's such a crucial part of creating something like that, just because he has that ear too, and we can bounce ideas off each other, and he brings that creativity, like, you know, to his session, and that shit, I like the shit that we make together is incredible, bro, and I think that I'm gonna be working with that dude for a minute. Like, if I what if I asked him, if I got him to figure out some strings for this record we're working on, this In Real Life one. Yo, do y'all know what song that is? No, tell us, but I'm not sure. It's not like a. I'm not giving y'all any hints. If you know, you know. Are you dumb? Of course I know. See, some of you guys know, but a lot of you don't. Ha ha! When's the next drop? Yeah, I was hella close up for a second. My bad. I wish I could just play so much more of it, but I have like. So, here's what it is, man. I'm putting a lot of time, mental time, just like adjusting into like working on this next project. And so there's a lot of life that I had to go through. Maybe not had to go through like without posting another video, but that's just how it ended up happening. And you know, I feel like each project I have to peel back a layer. I feel like this next one I need to really just dive in and just go as full me, you know? Like I feel like with both of the last one I showed parts of me. And clearly like a lot of you guys like that, so I feel like what if I just went all in? Like every time I peel something back, like it just gets better. And it all gets deeper, you know? There's a fake account of you on this app, Hangout. They're trying to make them buy gifts for one of your family members. Yeah, that's whack. I should probably... I don't know how I would report something like that, but if you guys have the app Hangout and you see that, then go report that, because that shit would help me out a lot. That'd help me a lot. I saw you at a restaurant eating with your mom. Yo, like you guys, like if you guys see me, man, like for real, it means a lot. Like even if you guys want a picture, like feel free to just ask me. Like if I'm eating, maybe like wait, but. No, on it. Like if I'm eating by myself, which is kind of sad, but or if I'm with my boys, then definitely come up to the table, just so like I can flex on them. You know what I mean? Will you be performing any of your remixes on tour? Of course. You low-key intimidating. No, look, I don't know how to turn it off. I don't know what it is. I saw a chance I was broken, but I didn't want to scare her. So damn, man. Sorry, I just keep getting hella close to the... I never toured Australia, right? Yes. Of course. Yes. I want to watch this Kanye West Zane Lowe interview. It's like 99% sure you hated me when me. Bro, like, half the time, I mean, if y'all are asking for a bunch of things and I have to, like, move along, like, then I'm like, maybe I show it more, but, like, I just kind of like to sit there and be like, alright, well, whenever, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever it takes. Like, at the end of the day, like, I don't want somebody to leave without getting what they want, you know? Because I feel like we do have the time to meet y'all, so we might as well. It's like, but sometimes it's like, you're like, alright, I'm going to stand here for a minute. Like, just got to get... But at the same time, like, I know what you're going through, because, like, nah, honestly, I wouldn't be on that shit. That shit was kind of like, Like that must be like so awkward. Like that must be like a weird feeling, being like you meet someone that you're a big fan of, and you take the picture and it's like really bad, but you don't know how to. You don't want to like ask for another one. That geeks. So yeah, I understand. Dude, deadass, like, if I'm at a mall, say hi to me. That's like, I feel like that's the time where I expect it, you know, because it's a public place. So if you see me at a public place, feel free to treat me like a public person. For right now, maybe, like, I guarantee that one day that this is gonna get, like, overwhelming for me, but right now, like, I just want to embrace it right now. And I want to know, I guess I want to see how, like, I don't know. Yo, this guy has some sick hair. Huh. Interesting. Bro, I fucking hate, like, my shit is like, I love your hair. Thanks, man. I want to get this shit right, bro. I don't know what to do with it. It's just growing out. I did this one person on there extremely rude to me and hurt my feelings and I cried. Fuck. Well, I won't be rude to you unless you're rude to me. Well, I don't know if I'll be rude to you, because I don't want to be rude to somebody, but if you're rude to me, I probably am just gonna ignore you and block you out. Be like, I'll listen to your bullshit and I'll be like, okay, what were you saying? Like, and there's like, people don't even know, there's been some whack experiences with some people, like, these people are just dicks. Like, there's actual people who just have, like, vendettas towards me. I think that's how it is with all of us. Like, all of us, all the guys at one point, like, people are mad at, like, and they'll say, like, people don't like one of us, and they'll just say some, like, fuck shit. And I'm just like, whatever, bro. Like, do you, dude. I'm working on myself. Like, you work on you, fam. I can't imagine you being rude. No, I'm not. I don't consider myself rude. I'm just like, I just don't have time for stupid shit. Like, if I'm gonna take the time to meet y'all, I'm not gonna stand there and give any attention to some bullshit. Like, that's not what I'm there for, and I'm not gonna give you my time. Like, you don't deserve it. Figure out your own shit first. But honestly, that doesn't happen too often anymore. I think it happened a lot before. Like, at the beginning, it's like, damn, bro, like I'm just, like I was just in high school last year. Now this year I got like girls hanging out like in the hotel lobby, like waiting to see me. Like it's a change, and sometimes you don't I'm like fuck, like all this shit's happening. Like now all of a sudden everybody's listening to everything I say. It kind of shuts you down and makes you want to hide who you are. I think that's what I did. Like you're just like, damn, fuck, like I don't want them to get me. Like they're gonna control me or something. I don't know. I feel like I have to put my guard up. Last year we had some major drama. Every couple months, like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we had some, like, there was some fucking IRL drama, and it was, like, shaking up everybody's lives, bro. Everybody was like, yo, what's going on? That's so funny, like, it's the Kardashians or some shit. You know what I mean? That's funny. Advice for the realists. Also, the hotel lobby, how do they find you? I don't know how people find us for the hotels, to be honest, but in all honesty, like, if you guys waited a hotel, like, I've got no problem saying what's up. Like, I think that if you're really taking that time to, like, show up and wait out there, like, I gotta show love to you for that, because that's, like that's tight. Airports, always great. Always a blessing. Honestly, sometimes, though, if it's, like, hella late, I'm like, I gotta, like, take a picture. I'm like, just got off a plane, off of like, sleeping. Do y'all always meet people after concerts? We'll always, like, we'll say hi if it's, like, an event or something. I'm not sure what we're gonna do for our shows, though, because, you know, a lot of it, like, we want to make the VIP experience a lot better, you know? Not saying we won't, like, say hi to you guys, but yeah, I think that's what it is, bro. It's like I'm so fascinated by, like, having a fan base that I, like, really, like, I'm genuinely curious to, like, speak with you guys. Like y'all are sick. So tours happen. I mean, albums happening, so tours gotta happen at some point, right? It has to. Dude, you look tired. I am tired. It's 3:11. Yeah, okay, that's alright. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna make it better, and we're gonna do things like part of it, man, is like we're not making those decisions of, like, how those are run and, like, what, like, people think we got, like, all the leverage in the world. It's like we don't always have control over those things, and all we can do is speak up. Sometimes speaking up isn't enough to cause, like, a change, but right now, like, for this next one, we do have the freedom. So, and the show is going to be a lot different, like, so much but different. Like, this shit's going to be fucking sick. Like, it's going to be actually dope. Bro, we need sleep. I mean, look, bro, if you want sleep, then go to sleep. I'm not stopping you. But I do appreciate the fact that you don't want to miss anything in this live. That does mean a lot. That's kind of what I inferred from that. It's like, I need sleep, but, like, I want to watch you live. So I appreciate that. Dude, like, look at me. Look at all this that happened. Because, see, look, here's just me grinding in high school. This is at my high school. This was a House of Blues, one of my first shows. Damn, man. Camera's busted. Camera's busted. Anyways, let's do it like this. Another performance, and then boy band happened. Like, I was on my music grind, and then boy band. But then I kind of, aside from this TRL moment, there was a lot of time that went by, and I was growing and transitioning, but it wasn't until December last year that I was like, wait, I'm supposed to be killing it right now. I'm supposed to be rapping and like doing my thing. I gotta improve my craft. I gotta practice this shit. I gotta find joy in it. Like, how can I pour any more out of my glass if my shit isn't full? My shit needs to be full, bro. I think that was another big struggle. And then I have another little spurt. And right now I'm going through another huge transitional phase. I was growing my hair out now, then I started wearing beanies while I was growing the shit. Now I'm just like letting it rock. Yeah, dude, it's kind of weird seeing me change so much. But I think I'm ultimately trying to find like the soul of that person from the first picture, and like that genuine connection to who I am in my environment. But I think that I'm getting that right now. Like, I think I'm in that spot, and I think everything's moving at the pace it should. Man, I apologize if like somebody was Geminis. Yeah, brother. You're growing as you grow. Yeah, that's true. I just want to be great, man. I just want to be one of the best. I just want the respect. I want Jay-Z, whenever I meet him in the future, however long that takes, I want for him to tell me my shit is dope. Like, I want the respect from him. I want it from Nas, and like that's really what I want, man. It's that respect, but I'll get that respect through the art and the craft of it and being the best me, you know? Like, it's not that I'm just doing it for the validation from other people, but you know, that's a big part of it. And I think that for me to want to do that and want to get that credit, not credit, just it is just respect and like not necessarily even props, just like if one of my inspirations was a very, so like one of the most incredible artists, some of the most incredible artists, if they were to hear my shit and be like, wow, like that, like this kid's got it, like that's the level that I want to be at. And to be at that level, I have to get that skill. And you know, it's kind of like if you're playing basketball or any sport really, like, you got to teach yourself the form of how to shoot and really master that and master the consistency with that. But once you know how to shoot, then you have the freedom to choose when, and you can create create your own like swag on the court based on this knowledge you have and based off this like muscle memory that you've just created. So if I can really perfect that within myself and within my voice, that's really going to take me to the next level. I think that's a lot of what I'm trying to find right now. that identity in the lyrics again, and listening to my 16-year-old self. Listening to my 16-year-old self helped me a lot realize that too. Sorry, that was terrible grammar. I don't know what the heck I'm talking about, but the stuff I was saying, and I remember that I was very vulnerable, and like it was hard for me to put that song out, but I felt like no one's listening, so it doesn't matter anyways. And that ended up being like it ended up doing really well. And I remember for me at the time, and I remember my mom telling me that one of our neighbors, it was this little boy, he was like friends with my little brother, so like we were at their house all the time. She told me that he was singing sometimes like to his mom or something, and I was like, bro, man, that's the coolest thing ever to me, is when someone with a mind like that pure, and you're not so developed yet at that time, so to find an identity and find something, and for something like that, like what I was saying in that song at 16, to resonate with somebody at that age, I think that those kind of things just mean a lot to me, and I just love connecting with people. I think that's what my favorite artists do. If they don't connect with me, they connect with the fact that I'm so passionate about what I'm connecting to. So they'll see that I believe in something so much, and that'll make them excited or passionate or inspired. It's just a climb, man, and I'll get it. I have a lot of work to do, but it's good work. It's really good work. This work is gonna make me happy, and it's gonna be a fun process now. I'm starting to be myself and do it for me instead of for a character. And if you're doing something for a character, then you're just an actor. Um, 2 minutes left. We made it. Let's get it. It's always going to be another mountain. Super facts. Keep inspiring, Conor. We're with you 100%. Thanks, man. Remember Cameron from Boy Band? Yeah, of course. Cam's my boy. We got a minute and 30 seconds left. So, anyways, if you guys are in this live, I appreciate you all very much for sticking around. I hope you guys get some sleep tonight. But also, one of the biggest things I learned is trying to be, present in the moment that you're in right now. Just because, it's easy to get caught up in the future and what you have next, what's your next move. But sometimes it's really important to soak in everything that you're feeling right now, and identify it. Sit down and take an extra long shower or something. Because in all honesty, something simple as that, to just really think and be what am I feeling right now? What are my problems? What am I doing? And once you can identify that, then honestly I feel like you start being